Hello, boys. How are you guys doing tonight?
Fantastic. What about
That's
yourself?
good. I'm doing well. So I don't know who wants to explain how things got started, so I'll let you guys fight it out. But
Oh,
how
Hong is always the best at it.
how did Vital Apparel get started?
So like 2 years ago, I was kind of dealing with like really bad depression, anxiety. I was like finishing up college. I was like usually 170 pounds. That was like my healthy weight. And all of a sudden I dropped 30 pounds in like a quick time frame. And then Alex, he's known me for like years before that. We've been best friends since high school. And then he noticed this huge significant change in my mood and how I looked because I was literally a skeleton.
Yeah,
And
especially your size. That was like what I noticed the most. Hi, Tina.
Hi, Tina.
she can't hear you. I have a headphone in.
Oh,
And
gotcha.
back to the story, and
Yeah, sorry.
muscular Alex was like, "Yo, bro, let's hit the gym. Let's get you on a diet program." And then he started training me. So like I kind of look like him now with like the blonde hair and the blue eyes. And I started putting on the weight again, and I got to a healthy weight.
Okay.
And my moods were a lot better. More energy. I wasn't as self-conscious, wasn't as insecure, and things like that. So then one day I came to Alex and I was like, oh, dude, like we should try to start a clothing brand and make it an athletic apparel brand and donate parts of the proceeds to mental health because like we saw the results of how fitness really benefits your mental health, and we just wanted to share that message and then also encourage other people to follow that path.
Mhm.
That's awesome.
And it didn't first start with that clothing idea though, because he had come to me wanting to start just a clothing brand in general because we were like so bored of like our regular jobs. Well, wait, we were both hustling on eBay, right?
Yeah.
Like doing our eBay business. Yeah, but he had like came to me and we were trying to just think of ideas to make extra money on the side, like besides like our online resale businesses. And I'm like, what are we gonna like start a clothing brand about? Like there's a billion others out there. Like we need a good concept or whatever. And so that was like a while back. Then like a month later he came to me with the idea of Vital. And then I'm like, that's a really good idea. I'm like, we can rock with that. I like that. We can tell our story about it.
Yeah, that's awesome. And then like more background, I guess. What is your background, Alex, like before all this? Just Hung said like you were shredded and all that
Muscular.
stuff, so like muscular, and you gave him his diet and
mean-
exercise. Like how'd you get started with weightlifting?
I was just like your average gym bro, not like a freak of nature or anything, you know what I mean? But I got in like halfway through freshman year of college because I wanted to get more ladies, and I saw the other guys getting the chicks had like muscles and stuff like that, and football players and stuff. So I'm like, damn, like I gotta start lifting weights. And I had no idea what I was doing for like the first 2 years of like weightlifting too. Like I was doing everything wrong. Like I made every mistake wrong, every mistake you could make, like in the gym of looking like an idiot,
Okay.
you know. And then I got more serious into weight training, and I actually I had gotten a personal training certification, like right when we started Vital too, because I wanted to be more knowledgeable with fitness for the brand specifically. I've helped train friends on the side, but I've never taken clients before.
Okay. And where like you guys just released the joggers today
Yep.
on June 16th, and you guys released like the ladies like leggings and sports bras what, 3 weeks ago, a month
Yeah.
ago? Okay. So where are you guys seeing Vital go in the near future or like future?
I guess you mean just like overall as a company, like between me and him, or
Yeah, overall as a company, or like what other ideas do you guys have floating around that you can tease people with?
I mean, I don't know. How do you want to explain this? I mean, it's still a side gig for me and him. We're not even full time with it. Like we both have other jobs we do while we do this.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, like we're obviously still in the growing phase, but we've been getting a lot of support from like the community that we've built. We're for the next few months going forward, we do have a lot more drops planned of like leggings, sports bras, more joggers and things that are known to sell for us. And we're hoping within like a 6-month time frame, we're gonna be able to be full time with this.
Yeah.
And we also like I think in like a week we're doing donuts and deadlift, and we're trying to start being more involved within the community. Hopefully, start hosting more events and stuff like that. And Alex is actually teaming up with Jason Monk. He's like a personal trainer or something.
Okay.
And we're hopefully gonna like try to keep doing events like that and get more involved with the community, spread more awareness of mental health, and finding more ways just to meet other people and create a bigger impact.
Yeah, kind of connect with the community and connect other people around with events. I think our goal is kind of to like once a quarter community wise come up with some kind of charity or fundraiser event to connect everyone together. Hopefully everything with COVID starts to slow down and people can be more comfortable being in larger groups and whatnot, so we can host more of these events.
Yeah, that'd be
So
fantastic.
June 27th, we have donuts, deadlifts, and donations, it's called.
Okay.
So there's going to be a ton of donuts. If you want to enter the competition, it's like $15, and you basically get to warm up if you want on the side, and then you get 2 attempts to pull your heaviest deadlift. And then there's men's and women's, and there's one winner each bracket for pound heaviest deadlift.
Okay. Awesome. Yeah. And where's that being held?
It's going to be held in Edina at JMO Fit Train. So that's okay. Jason Monk who runs that. He's just kind of a community guy who has his own personal training brand and gym. It's pretty cool. It's an awesome spot. He's a man of a lot of attention to detail with his gym. It's cool.
Awesome. And then I guess you guys could take turns answering this one too, but like who inspired you guys like growing up to make you guys want to like have your own business? Be entrepreneurs, stuff like that.
We both hated being told what to do. We were the most rebellious kids in high school. Like we were troublemakers in high school, and we just didn't like being told what to do. And we had a lot of teachers doubt us, stuff like that. Especially, right, Hung? You can take it from here.
Yeah, and like I feel like me and Alex, especially. We didn't really like consider ourselves entrepreneurs. We both like run eBay reselling businesses as like our main business for about I think 3 years now. I want to say.
Yeah, 3 years. I don't like the word entrepreneur. It's just like a buzzword now. People abuse it.
Yeah, like kids that Forex trade, like follow people's trades, consider them entrepreneurs. People that are in like multi-level marketing consider them entrepreneurs. Like it's kind of a overplayed word,
Yeah, it's kind of been knocked down into the dirt now at this point.
Yeah, and plus I kind of feel like we just kind of like stumbled upon like growing a business and just, kind of what I'm saying?
Yeah, we're like addicted to the process of it. Like yeah, we want to make money and stuff, but like we love doing business. We love grinding all day. It's not even a job. It's a lifestyle. We like live. Yeah. We live to run our businesses,
Yeah. It's a good way of looking at it.
Yeah, and like it's just fun kind of like having new things to do every single day basically, and like always being able to like interact with new people and stuff instead of like, sitting in a cubicle doing the same desk job day after day and just I don't know.
We both had internships in like the desk job world, and it just wasn't for us.
Yeah. Where'd you guys grow up? You guys are best friends since high school. Did you guys grow up around here?
Delano.
Okay. That's not too far.
Yeah.
You guys should reach out to the CrossFit gym out there back home in Delano and do a little pop-up like you did with us.
There's a couple. I think there's 2 out there, isn't there?
I just know of the one that hosted – there's one that hosted like the Blizzard Bowl or something back in January.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's on Highway 12. I know.
Yeah.
Okay. And then who else do you like I guess, who helped you guys find that work ethic that you guys have now that just makes you so focused on doing what you guys want to do?
I think we kind of just like developed it, honestly.
Okay.
Being scared. I think having to get a day job scares us so bad that we constantly pursue to work, you know.
Yeah, I'd say so. And plus, like, my parents are like refugees from Vietnam, so I literally got to like view them and witness them build their life from nothing. And they like build nail salons and work in nail salons, so it's kind of like entrepreneurship in a way.
Yeah, your
I feel
parents
like,
are totally entrepreneurs.
yeah, so
100%.
I got like my hard work ethics from them.
Okay. Awesome. What else are you guys planning on doing, like, in the fitness world? Are you guys planning on releasing, like, Alex, you said you got your personal training license. Do you think you'll ever actually, like, use that besides just training friends and family? Do you think maybe you'll start, like, training people maybe with Jason Monk or maybe at a different gym, anything like that?
No, I don't really care to train people. It's pretty tough, honestly. I've watched a lot. I mean, anyone can be a personal trainer. I actually don't feel what's the word I'm looking for? I don't feel qualified to be a personal trainer, to be honest. I have a NASM certification. I think I actually need to renew it by like within the next 3 months, otherwise it expires. I don't know, it's just not really my thing. I just would rather people have questions, they can ask me, and I can also pass them on to all my other friends who are personal trainers as well. I already have enough going on in my personal life and then this business, so to try to train people would be really difficult to add that into my schedule.
Okay. And Hong, how about you? How's the fitness life now? That how's your fitness in general? Any like ideas or thoughts of competing in anything coming up anytime soon?
I mean, now that the gyms are open, now I like started hitting the gym again. My boxing gym's finally open again, so I actually just came back from it before this meeting. So it was my
Awesome.
first session, but I'm trying to get a boxing match before I get too old here.
Okay. That'd be awesome. Did
Can you
you
come
see?
support me?
Yeah, of course. I'll be the corner man.
All
Did
right.
you did you see Mike Tyson's like latest videos of him like
Oh yeah,
shadow boxing and
yeah. He's
hitting
an
the
animal.
pads?
He's an animal.
Didn't he gain a bunch of weight recently, but then he lost it all over again?
Yeah, they like
think so.
showed a picture of him from like 2009, and this was like back when he did like the Hangover movie, and he was like chubby, and like
Yeah, okay, but that was a
now
while ago, in 2009, huh?
and now like at 53 or whatever, he's shredded, and it's like, oh
Huh.
my Lord.
Yeah, he's a beast though.
I like his podcast.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
Maybe
forgot
just
what
do
that's
pretty
called.
interested.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Except it's his like right hand man, that ex football player does like all the talking though.
Yeah.
Like just sits there like baked the whole time giggling.
What about you, Alex? Are you going to compete in anything anytime soon?
No, not that. See, bodybuilding and doesn't really interest me at all either. I did this challenge called 75 Hard though, and I completed that, and that was like, it's called 75 Hard for a reason, dude. It was tough.
Okay.
You have to go to, I don't know. Have you heard of it before, Dano?
Yeah, it's from First Form, right?
Well, it's from Andy Frisella, First Form
Okay.
CEO.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So you got to go 75 days straight of like strict diet rules and like personal life plans, and you can't have any cheat meals or any alcohol during it.
Okay. How do you feel without alcohol for 75 days?
I felt great. I still don't even really like drinking anymore after that.
Okay.
I've drank a little bit, but I don't really care to drink anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it just, you physically feel amazing after doing it.
Okay. And how has like COVID and the riots like affected you guys? Hug and I talked about it a little bit before you jumped on and when we weren't recording. So Hung, you can just repeat what you said, then we'll get Alex's opinion.
Yeah, so with COVID, we released those leggings I was telling you about, and we kind of thought that we were going to do pretty crappy during that time because we kind of expected people not to really spend money because no one was really working. But we ended up actually having our best sales month, I would say. And other than that, like, during COVID, our manufacturer was closed, but we still stayed on doing like digital media marketing and still keeping in touch with our manufacturing, still like taking initiative and planning out future launches. So like for the next few months, we have launches in the process and getting it all ready so we can keep our clients all like happy.
Awesome. And then Alex, how'd the riots and stuff affect you guys?
Yeah, like he said, we launched our leggings before the murder of George Floyd and then all the riots and stuff too. But before that, like he said, COVID was still pretty serious. We were on lockdown, and we had the best month we ever had before that month. But also, like, we've been doing this for what, 2.5 years now, 3 years basically.
Yeah.
So it's just been,
2 years launched online, but like
Yeah.
the background work's been 3 years total now.
Yeah, we worked on it for like almost a year before we even launched it. But so it's just been a buildup of trial and error and finally putting out some really good products that people have fallen in love with. And that's what's been adding up to that being our best month, and also this month being really good as well, because we've took a lot of time into creating these products and making them the best we possibly can. So I think that's why COVID really hasn't affected us, because we've just kept our heads down. We don't really pay attention to politics or the media or anything. We just keep working hard and doing what we think is the best thing to do for the company and ourselves.
Awesome. Do you guys have any plans, like other community events or competitions that you guys are thinking of setting up shop at, other than the donuts, deadlifts, and donations next weekend?
Not yet. We'll probably start planning another one. Maybe I think we might talk about doing something for like our third. Will it be our third anniversary? Right? Yeah.
Second.
Oh no, second. Yeah, second anniversary. We'll probably set something up for that. And then actually on the day of donuts, deadlifts, and donations, we have a pop-up early in the morning with Resolute Fitness, which is another local personal training brand that they invited us to just set up a pop-up shop at. And they're hosting like some free classes and some wellness stuff from like 9:30 to noon, I believe.
Okay. Well, that's awesome.
And you could just find that on our Instagram too. I think we have it shared on stories or highlights.
Okay. And what have you guys been doing personally to like deal with COVID or deal with the riots and the stress and everything? Have you guys found anything fun that you never thought you'd do before, or any like hobbies that you might have like been putting off that you're just like, oh, hey, maybe I'll give this a shot now? I know you guys like just do all your Vital Apparel online from your guys' apartment and then like the eBay jobs and stuff. But is there anything you guys picked up during these last few months other than like the 75 hard?
Yeah, we got back into stock trading.
Okay.
Yeah, we've both been day trading to make some side income. And that's been pretty sweet. That's been a good deal for us.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I started doing puzzles. I mean, it's nothing really that cool, but it takes up some time.
It's something to do.
Yeah. 75 hard. 75 hard consumed my entire life though for COVID.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Have you guys read any or listened to any good books that you guys would recommend to the people?
Yes, I actually started reading one the other day. Have you ever heard of David Goggins?
Yeah.
Oh, you got that book, huh?
Yeah, I love that book. I read
Unbreakable?
that book so much. I think so. Or like You Can't Hurt Me or something.
Oh yeah, you can't hurt me. I think it is. Oh, dude,
Yeah.
I have to borrow that after you.
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm already like, I got it 2 days ago, and I'm 70 pages in.
Let's
It's
see.
Can't Hurt Me. It's this book right here.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen it, but I've never
Oh,
gotten a
highly
chance to
recommend
read
it.
it. Okay.
Did you read any other books during it?
There's this Jen Shapiro book. I forgot what it was called. And
You
then
Are a Badass.
yeah, I reread that one, and then The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck, and then just more. You know the one I'm talking about with Mark
Yeah,
Manson?
I read that
Yeah.
one too.
Yeah, and then that trading book with I forgot his name.
The Market Whisperer with Mir Brock.
Yeah, Mir Brock.
Yeah, that was kind of more of a basic trader book, but there's good information in it too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, me and him are both big time readers. That's something everyone should be doing. You should be reading a book. You should try to read every day. So 75 hard, part of the plan is you have to read a bare minimum of 10 pages from a business-minded, self-help, entrepreneurial book of some sort.
Okay.
And
That's
I'm actually reading Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. It's the memoir by the creator of Nike. Right here.
That's the one I was gonna bring up. I read that during.
I just started it.
Like, it's amazing. I got the Audible
it's dope.
version, so I could listen to it when I'm like cooking and making coffee and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm just started the second part of 1964,
Okay.
where he like just got back home from traveling the whole world, and
Yeah.
he got that deal with the Japanese getting the shoes, and he's been like waiting a year for them to ship them to him.
Yeah.
It's good.
Like,
I'll have to give it to you. You'll have to order it. Basically, it's literally his whole life story about his ups and downs of building Nike and like all the struggles he dealt with.
It's insane. Like, going from selling shoes out of the trunk of his car to like
That's like us right now,
creating Nike.
Basically.
out of the trunk of our car.
Yeah, literally.
So, and then have you guys read How Champions Think?
No.
No.
Who's that by?
It is by, let me bring it up real quick. His name is Dr. Bob Rotella.
No, I
And-
don't think I've heard of him.
So he uses like a lot of like what he talks about is like just how like champions think differently than like the regular non-champions, I guess you can call them. And like most of his like discussions are about golfers because that's the main people he worked with. And
Mhm.
like I haven't golfed in almost a year, and I normally only golf like once a year. But like what he talks about with these golfers or like the tennis players or basketball players, whoever he worked with, right, is just like they're going to do what they have to do to win. They're going to practice as much as they have to in order to be successful at what they're doing.
Mhm.
So
That sounds like the book called Relentless by Tim Grover. Have you read that?
I've not read it, but I've heard of it.
You should get it. That one's good. He's the trainer of Kobe Bryant. Who else? I think he worked with Michael Jordan and then another Carmelo Anthony, I believe, too. But he was
Okay.
Kobe's main trainer and like best friend, and it's basically talks about how just insanely focused and determined Kobe was, his work ethic.
Gotcha. What about any other like movies or documentaries you guys have been watching? Like, there's been a crazy stream of documentaries getting released lately on Netflix.
Oh my God.
I saw the Jeffrey Epstein one.
I just finished that too. Last night I finished it.
It's
Yeah,
pretty crazy.
I haven't
Yeah.
started it yet, but I heard it was fantastic.
Yeah. It's good. It's freaky.
Yeah.
It's
Makes
crazy
you feel-
it's crazy what money does for people.
Yeah,
The real
like-
question is, did he really kill himself? Though?
No
Don't
way,
think so.
dude.
There was
Oh,
we were driving home from up north this last weekend, and there was a sign that said vote for Trump, and then underneath it said P.S. Jeffrey Epstein didn't kill himself.
Mhm.
And I was like, well, that's fantastic. It's like you only see that in the north part of America.
Yeah, my God, that's funny. Yeah, I watched there's Tiger King too. That one was pretty wild.
Mhm.
Yep. I got about 3 episodes in before I had to stop myself from watching it anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, I can't take this. This is stupid.
I found it kind of entertaining, actually. You know what though? I did stop once. I think once he went to jail, I stopped watching it after that because
Okay.
it was so toxic what they were doing to each other.
Yeah, it's terrible.
They literally were trying to kill each other. It was like the dumbest feud. It was the worst feud I've ever seen. Oh, another good one too. The Herbalife documentary.
Okay.
I still haven't watched that one.
Betting on Zero. That's a wild one.
Is it?
Yeah, they exploit Herbalife and how their pyramid scheme and how they've screwed a lot of people over.
Okay. Did you guys happen to watch the Michael Jordan documentary, The Last Dance, yet?
No, I haven't. But everyone was like tweeting about it because I follow a bunch of like sneakerheads on Twitter, and everyone was like freaking out about it.
It was insane. Like the amount of like just pure hard work and like just whatever he had to do to win was like what he was gonna do. Like they talked about when he was filming Space Jam, like he's like, well, okay, but like I'm still gonna have to practice and like I gotta train. So like he would get up at 6 a.m., train, or get up at 6 a.m., go shoot the movie all day. Then they built him a full gym and weight room and built him a full indoor basketball court. And they would invite like Shaq and like Scottie Pippen would come play, and like any other like dream team member you could think of would just show up and play like 5-on-5 with Michael Jordan after he spent all day shooting the movie. And then he'd do his practice, and then he'd go lift weights, and then he'd go to bed and wake up at 6 a.m. and do it again.
Oh, it's wild. What'd you call it? The Last Dance?
Yeah, The Last Dance. It's 10 episodes long.
Oh
It
my
was
God.
made by ESPN and Netflix. So like apparently if you live in Germany or Europe, you can watch it on Netflix. But like we have it on ESPN, so I just recorded it.
Nice.
Yeah. So like if you need to like get motivated to like work hard, go watch that.
Nice. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna give it a watch.
Yeah. And what else would you guys like to share about like yourselves, the company, things people need to know?
I don't know. What do you think, Hung?
I mean, I feel like a big accomplishment that we've made is that we're like 20 months online, and for all 20 months, we've been able to actually donate money to mental health.
Yep.
I feel like that's a pretty big accomplishment.
Awesome.
And I mean, besides that, man, like, I don't know. I can't think of anything on the top of my head.
Okay. Well, where can people find you?
On Instagram, Vital_Apparel.
Yep. Vital_Apparel for Instagram. Website is VTLapparel.com.
Yeah, and our Facebook's Vital Apparel as well.
Yep. So that's where you're going to get all the information on our drops and releases, and background behind the company is on the website too. There's other interviews on there also.
Mm-hmm. And on YouTube, there's some news and reviews that we did too.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you guys have your apparels at Tooth and Nail, both locations, right?
Yep.
Correct.
So Tooth and Nail is in MOA, Andy Dyna.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah. Nick's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I was today for a little bit.
Yeah, I stopped down while COVID was going on, when he was closed, just to like pick up a package from him. And I was like, oh, this is the first time I've been in the store. This is awesome.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So
It's your kind of stuff, man. It's all CrossFit stuff, actually.
yeah, it's all CrossFit, like fitness related stuff. Like I like the main shorts I wear to the gym now that the gym's reopened is like the ones I got from you guys at game day and like the ones Nick gave me from his store. It was
Yeah,
like just those.
I low key bought a different brand from his store yesterday. I'm not plugging them though. I can say who, but they're a nice pair of shorts though.
Yeah, and I was
I
like,
needed to switch up colors. I'm actually at the main reason I bought them is to use them as swim trunks when I go out to California this week.
solid. You're going to California now?
Yeah, I'm going to. Me and my girlfriend are going to LA as a little birthday trip for her.
Nice.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for hopping on the podcast and sharing your guys' story with us.
Yeah, absolutely,
Yeah, no,
man.
definitely. Thanks for having us.
Anytime, guys.